Creativity can get a bad rap sometimes. If you've ever felt intimidated by the idea of being creative, or if you've wanted to be more creative, I have a huge tip that will help you get there. Howdy, Jeff Bartsch here with Story Greenlight, where we're all about helping creators like you tell better stories so that you can connect with your audience and make your mark in the world. And to help you do that, you want to be as creative as possible within the scope of what you're wanting to do. Going to be talking about that. You might also hear some talking from my guest. I'm on dad duty right now. We'll see how this goes. The number one objection I hear from people about being creative is, oh, well, that means you have to come up with something completely new that's never been done before. Yes, that can be intimidating because it's really, really hard to do that. And I have good news for you. The answer is you do not have to come up with something brand new for it to be creative and for it to have a creative impact with what you're doing. As a man much wiser than I once said, there is nothing new under the sun. It is very, very unlikely that you will come up with something that's completely new, never been done before, so don't even try to. Here's what you do instead. Yes, this is gonna be good. I grew up playing with Matchbox race cars and this yellow racetrack that we'd put them together and race the cars down and just have them fly down the stairs and stuff like this. And I don't know how long that stuff has been around. I don't know when that racetrack was made, but it's older than my brother's, so it's at least 40 years old. I'm used to the idea of using this racetrack like this. Along comes my little son and he's like, oh, that's cool. Let's do something completely different. Now here's the thing, I am so used to using this racetrack just as racetrack for these specific kinds of cars, that's what it is. But my son has no such limitations. So taking this back to creativity, it is hugely helpful to not say, oh, well, this has to be completely brand new, never been done before. Think of it instead as, I am taking what I know and what I have and I'm combining them together in new ways. So that can be what you think, what you know, it can be all your life experiences, all this stuff that's already present in our hearts and our minds, and we connect those things in ways that might be unusual from what people might expect. Just like Levi uses the racetracks for something other than having cars fly down, or he might use a box for something completely unrelated to containing things. Okay. So be encouraged. Creativity does not have to be this terrifying sea of limitless options. Creativity actually begins with what is already here inside us, which is why it's so important to curate the influences of what we see, what we know, what we experience, because that will ultimately help us connect those things in unique and different ways, and we end up being more creative. Hey, come over here. So, if you would like more thoughts on creativity or more monologues from little children, not really. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this. You can check out the playlist or whatever the things are over here, and I'll see you in the next video. Hi, how are you? Yes, that's my beard. You won't be growing any of these. Yeah, okay.